Scorpio. What up, though? What do you know, too? Got a couple lighters over here. Just so happened to pick up the Scorpio lighter. Welcome to Swimming Through the Void, family. This will be a general message for the sign of Scorpio, wherever that resonates at for you in your chart. Keep in mind, we all have an 8th house as part of our, in our birth chart. Part of our birth chart, and time and energy are fluid, so take what resonates here and leave the rest for someone else. Family, these readings are timeless, so whenever you stumble across this message, there will be something here for you to help you align, to help bring you clarity and confirmation, to help empower you. And tapping into my Scorpio energy today, I used this Faceted Garden Oracle deck along with this Illuminated Earth Oracle deck, sort of a mashup of the two of them to catch a vibe and see what spirit wants to bring through for my Scorpios today. Beautiful message, very powerful message coming through right off rip. We have the first two cards that came through were the renewal and the birth card. So Scorpio, in true Scorpionic fashion, we have the phoenix rising from the ashes. We have a rebirth, a renewal here. Scorpio, it really feels like you are handling your business on your spiritual journey with the reincarnation card. Completing and fulfilling karmic contracts, really getting things done, really getting past things, breaking chains, really integrating what you've learned. With this Herbal Allies card, this is a card of being out in nature. This is also a card of using herbal remedies of whatever kind that may be, if you're drawn to do that, to help you through this process, whatever process it may be. It resonates different for all of us, but overall, getting out in nature, spending some time out in nature, you guys, is one of the most beneficial things we can do through this transition, through this middle phase, this middle world that we are all going through right now, as we have all been through these storms, these tower moments, and it is truly coming through to clear the way for a new season for us. We have the spring card with the Tempest card. So it feels like you're coming out the other side of a pretty dark period or a pretty rough period, but it feels beautiful. We have the Patience card clarified by the Lotus card. So making it through the darkness, Scorpio, rising above it, there is this message of patience coming through. Be still and know, trust the timing, trust the divine, and balance yourself right now. Keep a balance, keep your center, find your center, stay there. We have the Light card. Stay in the light, Scorpio. Balance the light and the dark. We all have both. They're both, opposite sides of the same coin, and we don't want to go too far either way. The middle path is the best path, family. Speaking from experience, I've been on both sides, both extremes. Being a Scorpio moon myself, I know how it be. Okay, bottom of the decks, we have this Release card, and under that we have the Animal Allies card on the Faceted Garden Oracle. And so this really does feel like a time of release and renewal, you guys. The main message that's been coming through for the collective lately has been patience. Really, like, there's nowhere to be right now. The timing is perfect, and the divine is really moving things behind the scenes in order to set the stage for this new chapter of our lives. With the Animal Allies card, pay attention to the signs and synchronicities in your reality. If we can quiet ourselves down internally and be present enough, we will realize that our reality is alive and it is in constant communication with us at all times. We are not separate from our reality. We are a living, breathing part of this living, breathing reality. And everything that we experience to be outside of ourselves is actually inside of ourselves. If you think about it, where do we feel, right? We feel through our senses, which is our inner senses, right? We see things, we see them in our head, right? And so really realizing that everything outside of you is stemming from inside of you can really bring you into deeper communion and communication with the divine, right? Because we all are getting signs at all times. So pay attention to those, family. Be present, be patient, and continue to release, right, as we move into this next chapter. I'm going to pray real quick. Then we're going to dive into this message. I have been grabbing a couple of these Starseed Oracle cards to sort of start the message off before getting into the tarot. So after we pray, that's what I'm going to do. And then we will jump into your message with the tarot. Holy Divine Mother, Father, Great Spirit, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Archangels, Ancestors, messages for my Scorpio family for their highest good. Anything Scorpio needs to hear today, anything they need to know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, any messages that will empower my Scorpios, bring healing, wisdom, understanding, and bring them into alignment with their highest self, their highest timeline, their best life, and of course, above all, any messages that will bring my Scorpios into alignment with your will, Most High, will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. Amen. Ashe. What's the message for Scorpio today, please, Spirit? My Scorpio is being called by the divine. And pardon me, I apologize if, wow, you guys, if I'm hitting this mic and it's making sounds. Scorpio, this is huge. We have the activations card, the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. So this really is the energy of a deep spiritual awakening, of truly tapping into your gifts and abilities on a much deeper level. And it's hand in hand with this called card, which says soul gifts and training. Scorpio, it is time to step up. You guys, it really is time. All of the readings that I've been doing for all of the signs over the past few years, and it's been since before the YouTube channel started, we've been doing readings through social media and stuff for long before I actually got the courage to start the channel. All of the messages, all of them, have been pointing to this time, you guys. It truly is a very, very pivotal time on our journeys, and this is your purpose activation here, Scorpio. This is really time to step up and step truly into your power, your gifts, your abilities, your full divinity. And it does feel like you are being activated on a very deep level. And I'm hearing solar flares. So along with these transits that we're rolling through right now that are helping to shift us into alignment with that, we're getting beamed with these solar flare energies that are truly activating deep dormant parts of our DNA. They're activating, it's awakening the beast within, family. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? The next card to come through is the New Earth. It says it's happening. Keep holding the vision. And the last one says the breath of the cosmos. And this is tying it together perfectly. It says my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. And this is truly about loosening our grip and letting go, trusting the divine right now. And you guys, the divine is within all of us. So aside from the person, under the person that we think we are, is the energy of God, the universe, the divine, whatever you feel comfortable calling it. And if we can sort of learn to step out the way, it becomes so much easier and so much more clear what our mission is, and to step into that, right? So let's jump into this tarot and see what the message coming through for my Scorpios is today. Very powerful energy coming through already, though. Got me sort of geeked. Spirit, what's the message for Scorpio today? What do we have here for the overall energy? Y'all, let's freaking go. Literally. Can I get one more? Or 10? Wow, so much spiritual growth here. Scorpio, you're truly ascending. What's the crossing energy? Okay, thank you. Can I get one more for that? I got you. So you're really ending out a dark cycle, Scorpio. For real though. And there's an opportunity here to move into something new. Again, there really is this energy of a major spiritual level up. I'm seeing you going from the Page of Wands to the King of Wands. So we've learned so much here. This is truly the time where you're integrating and and stepping into your power. And if you notice those, I think they're salamanders all over the tunic here and right behind, and the cape or whatever you would call that on the king. This is representing your guides and angels. This is representing protection from the fire, protection from getting burned. So I'm seeing your guides and angels come through in a big way right now, helping to guide you. And this feels like it's all about taking action in this new direction, Scorpio, toward your 10 of Pentacles. So what are you building? Whether it's a family, whether it's a business, whether it is just this new life overall, you're building this abundance, this stability, this happiness. This is about you taking action and really jumping into that in whatever way you're being guided. And it does resonate differently for all of us, but it's very much so an action-oriented message here. And what's crossing you is these sort of shadow energies, these dark subconscious energies, and also maybe other people's energy outside of yourself, right? These past situations, these betrayals, these toxic energies, whether it's family members, lovers, friends, co-workers, that is the energy that's sort of crossing you right now, Scorpio. And it looks like for a lot of you, it has you really in your head, maybe overthinking or overanalyzing, or maybe even feeling like you're stuck and you don't know which way to go. So we're going to look at where that is, what that is stemming from. And it is very much past cycle energy that is crossing you right now, that is sort of in the position of your challenge. For a lot of you, this really does have to do with relationships. For some of you, this is even with a father or a mother figure or a boss or somebody who's very controlling, or maybe just a whole dynamic of coming into relationships and situations that have that same flavor, so to speak. These spirit wants you to know that these were karmic contracts that you signed up for, that you came here to overcome, that you came here to learn from, and you truly are. And this is about the integration time. So as we stop, as we take this breath, as we are in this divine pause, it's really time to reflect on the deeper meaning, the underlying message of these situations. What is it trying to teach me? Whether it's like setting healthy boundaries, or trusting your intuition, or speaking your voice, or whatever it is, we all have our own lessons here. And a lot of these things that we're dealing with right now are absolutely past life karmic things from our past, even childhood, from our family, from our lineage, or like I said, from past lives. And so we're tying up major cycles here. And there's a lot to learn from these cycles as well. And there's a lot to integrate, with that being said. But I see my Scorpios staying strong, mastering themselves, and pushing forward into alignment with their destiny here. What do we have here in the past energies? Anything for the past, Spirit, that you want to throw out here? My Scorpios are really learning how to make decisions, really learning how to slow down, how to think about things, how to truly trust their intuition. What I'm hearing is that my Scorpios are learning to make decisions from a completely different space. Okay? And again, it's different for all of us, but take that how it resonates, right? Whatever situations we found ourselves in, if we really think about it, what could we have done differently? What choices could we have made other than the choices that we did make in order to get a different outcome? Some people are triggered over that. And I'm by no means saying that things are your fault, right? We're in Earth School. We're truly here to learn. So there is always a deeper underlying message through everything that we go through, even stubbing our toe, family. I mean it, right? And when we do slow down enough and become present, we can truly tap into that cosmic dance, that conversation with the divine. So let's look at what's incoming for my Scorpios and check out some advice. What's incoming, Spirit? Beautiful. So my Scorpios really do have one foot in the old paradigm, one foot in the new, and this is about lifting that foot up over that threshold and stepping into this new chapter fully. And again, you guys, it is truly about, this is where you're truly seeing things differently. You're seeing things from a whole new perspective, and there's a lot of epiphanies and realizations coming in for you, Scorpio, which is truly illuminating you, enlightening you in a deeper sense, which is, this is what ascension is all about. And I see you sort of pulling your energy, Scorpio, from anything that is draining you, anything that is keeping you stuck, anything that's keeping you in the dark, anything that's keeping you in these toxic cycles, whatever they may be. And this is the rebirth energy where you're able to step into your blessings. And again, this is Spirit's way of saying that none of what you have been through, and my nose just really started itching, none of what you have been through, Scorpio, has been in vain. Your hard work, your focus, your perseverance is absolutely going to pay off. That's what we have coming in for you, the Nine of Pentacles, which is all about your blessings coming in, right? With the Six of Pentacles in your incoming energy, this is where you really start putting energy into yourself and pulling your energy away from anything that doesn't deserve your focus, your attention, or your energy. Putting your energy toward what you're building, putting your energy into the present moment, toward the love, the blessings that you do have right here and right now in your reality, and shifting your focus away from these spilled cups, however they resonate for you. So let's grab some advice, but with the Fool under that, this is a clean slate and a beautiful new chapter for my Scorpios. Moving to the next level, to your next spiritual quest in this game of life. What is the advice for Scorpio, Spirit? Page of Pence flipped over. Seven of Wands. Hold your ground. Spirit saying that you do have the upper ground here. Protect your energy. And I feel like for a lot of you, protecting your energy from the past. So whatever it was in the past, relationships, it's almost like certain people that were soulmates for you at one time, whether it was I don't mean that in a romantic sense, whether it was family, bosses, coworkers, friends, acquaintances, people that were on your path to teach you some type of soul lesson, to play a certain role in your journey. Whatever Spirit's telling you to move away from right now, follow that advice, follow that silent whisper of your soul, because the divine is coming to clear space for new to enter, okay, Scorpio? And this is all about you protecting your energy, and things do feel a bit chaotic around you, but this is where you're taking this new opportunity to move in this new direction, and you're moving toward your 9/10 of Pentacles, toward building the life that you came here to build, away from all the toxicity, away from the liars, away from the shady people, away from the dark energies, away from whatever it may be that was part of this old paradigm, this shadow paradigm, we'll say. Can I get one more card for advice for Scorpio? Thank you. Eight of Cups. So just saying what we already, so for some of you, there's some type of family dynamic or situation that was keeping you stuck. Or even for some of you, even your concept of what your 10 of Cups would have been, maybe it's changing and moving away from that, even though you had so much poured into that, so much energy put into that. Walking away, the 8 of Cups is about moving away from things that we have a lot of energy, love, time, money, whatever it may be, invested in, right? So this is never an easy decision, but I do feel like my Scorpios are being guided in a certain direction, and the divine is asking you to loosen your grip or let go of whatever it is that you're holding on to. And it's different for all of us. You know, I always say that, so take it how it resonates, but it feels like all of my Scorpios are being guided to loosen their grip grip or let go of something here, to step out of their comfort zone, to step out of the little self, and to follow this divine guidance, because the divine is always going to lead us into victory. Wow, what a huge ascension here. You're truly breaking free, Scorpio. So let's grab a couple oracle cards before we tap out. What are we looking like for time? Bet. Thank you all for being here, Scorpio. Thank you for taking the time out your day to watch this video, to smash that thumbs up, to comment down below. For all of you that share these videos and send donations and have continued to show love and support, thank you, and I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. And welcome to all of the new Scorpio subscribers. What up, though? Welcome to the family. Fortune's wheel wanting to be seen here, so the table's turning in your favor, Scorpio. What's the message for Scorpio spirit? Thank you. Feel like one more wants to come out. Okay, straddling worlds. What did we say? So just confirmation that we are here. We're at the threshold, Scorpio. Feel free to pause that and see what messages come through intuitively for you with these cards. And we have the unmarked trail. Revelation. So let's read this one. I feel like that one was the one that was sort of yelling at me. 57. Number 12. 3. Balance, harmony. An unexpected experience, or an unprecedented experience. Discovery, revelation. You are called now to embark on a sacred journey. The Arthurian knights, in their quest for the Holy Grail, had to make sure to take an unmarked trail that no one had ever followed, or they would not accomplish their goal. Likewise, you must enter the dark forest of your soul via a route yet unidentified to find what you seek. The manicured paths will bring you only temporary pleasure and later great pain. Stop it. You already know there is no reward at the end of the road you're following. You're only killing time. Pause, breathe, and commit in your heart to a sacred endeavor. Vow to not look for old solutions that may have worked with past challenges. Get out of character, 4 of Pence. Try the outrageous and keep your quest private. Now is not the time to speak of the voice that called you to embark on the unmarked trail. That time will come. The unmarked trail can be a sign that you've already made a choice, even if you do not want to acknowledge it. Be at peace with what your heart knows to be true. Your heart has already been made up, and your mind will follow. Pack lightly, taking with you only essential beliefs that you know to be trustworthy under all circumstances. Scorpio, the universe has your back. I'm going to read this straddling worlds as well. Big confirmation for my Scorpio gang. Spirit coming through like, yo, for real. When straddling worlds card shows up, it's an invitation to get used to living with one foot in your old world and one foot in the new. There's no going back to the way things once were, and what will be is not yet fully here. You must find the delicate balance that can bring you delight as you relish the past and all of your memories, along with awe as you glimpse the astonishing and exciting future. Do not wait for applause. Move on quietly, humbly, invisible to others. This card brings an invitation to begin not only a new chapter, but a new book in your life. Do not break the news to anyone. Let people be as surprised as you are as you reinvent yourself. Make sure you're not just a slightly improved and more polished version of a dated and obsolete you. Birth yourself into someone original. Do not feel like you have to explain yourself or be understood by anyone. Become a mystery even to yourself. Gaze into the mirror one morning and be pleasantly surprised. Straddling Worlds invites you to become a true wizard, not one who performs magic tricks, but one who has mastered the dance between the visible and invisible worlds, between the realms of form and formlessness. You are a birther of new ideas, of original and sustainable ways of being in the world. Let's go, Scorpio. Let's grab a message from Ma before we tap out. Divine Mother, what is the message for my Scorpio family? Thank you, Ma. To receive your divine inheritance of blessings and support for sacred fulfillment, certain karmic conditions that resonate at a lower frequency need to be cleared. Kuru Kala signifies a time of rapid movement on your path and freedom to attract what you want and need. Let go of that which does not belong in your world. Release, and you shall receive. Kali Yantra. You have more power to evoke a positive shift in your circumstances than you realize. If anything required for success is lacking, the Divine Mother shall provide it. You're crossing a crucial spiritual threshold. Stay focused, let distractions fall away, and continue to commit yourself to what matters most to your heart. A more beautiful experience awaits you. Nines and threes may be prominent in your reality right now. Tap in with those synchronicities. What do we have for Scorpio Ma? Last message. Thank you. You can have what you need and desire, but you must be prepared to enter into the sacred fire to make the appropriate offering. Shift from focusing on what isn't working to handing over all of your concerns as a prayer offering to the divine. All can then be resolved and shall manifest according to loving and generous grace. Scorpio family. Super powerful message for y'all today. This is real life ascension here. It's not always pretty, family, but it's beautiful. Before we tap out fully, y'all already know what time it is. We're going to take our deep cleansing breath. We're going to use our will and visualization to draw in this divine cosmic energy, this prana, this chi energy into our energetic body. We're going to picture it as white or gold light filling us up. We're going to pause, hold the breath at the top, and imagine ourselves glowing as bright as we possibly can. Then as we release, we're going to very forcefully exhale like we're filling up a balloon, watching any negativity, any sadness, any anger, any guilt, any anxiety, any lower frequencies or blockages. Picture it all as black or gray smoke or static leaving you so the divine can help us transmute that into this wisdom, healing, understanding, and ascension. So let's breathe out and empty our lungs. And then we'll take that breath in. Breathe out. Now breathe in. Hold it. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Raise that energy up your spine. Now lock it into your heart space and imagine yourself glowing as bright as you can. And release, release, release. And Scorpio, don't be alarmed if you feel a spinning on the crown of your head or jolts of energy or the chills or anything going through you. That is just your Kundalini energy. You may even feel where there's blockages in your energetic field. Pay attention to that. Breathe into those spaces. Breathe that white light into those spaces to clear them. Again, I love and appreciate y'all, family. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know the camera cut out on us probably just in time. So y'all have a blessed rest of your day, and I will catch you beautiful beings on the next reading.